This next one involves a 1976 El Camino and a girl who said she wanted a song written about her. And I said, I can write a song about you, but it doesn't always work out the way you'd like. I don't know if you've heard my song called Bury That Body in the Deep Cold Ground or not, but that's about a girl as well. And she says, I have, and I'm willing. I said, all right. So I'll give you the rest of the story halfway through, but this is called Drunken Poet's Dream. I say you're 5 feet something less than me. You grabbed me by my arm and said, baby, it's time for us to leave. So I slid up to you so gracefully. I took your crown of thorns and said, lady, you're a drunken poet's dream. So walk around the town all night and go talk about yourself. Walk around the town all night and just pretend we're somewhere else. All my metaphors, 3 strong chords still follow me around, and I use them both to get from town to town. Like my old friend Snuffy said, as long as I got feet, well, you'll never know just where I'm gonna be. I'll be walking down the railroad tracks with the song inside my heart. I'll be staring up the entire night to catch a falling star. So like I said, there's a 1976 El Camino involved in this thing. She says, hey, take me for a ride in that 1976 El Camino. And I said, it ain't got a title or a license, but it runs great. So what do? You drink some beer and you hit the gravel roads in a blizzard. At least that's what we did. And she told me that we pulled up on this whole herd of deer. And I got out of the car and started having a conversation with these deer. And they looked at me and said, man, get back in that fine automobile and go home. You're not wearing a fur coat. And I said, all right, I will, dear. And I wouldn't have known any of that took place except for this girl that wanted a ride in my 1976 El Camino. I said, you remember that time you had a whole conversation with those deer? No, I don't. But now that you know that, this last lyric will make some sense. So tuck me in and tell me again that one about the time when it was snowing hard but we drove around all night. She said you talked to deer while you were drinking some beer, and you're right about the drunken poet part. So walk around the town all night and let's talk about ourselves. Walk around the town all night and let's pretend we're somewhere else. I said you're 5 feet something less than me. You grabbed me by my arm and said, baby, it's time for us to leave. Thanks, man.